And Jerry, with his strange life, starting out as an orphan, never feeling quite connected to much of anything, he starts feeling like this Zoe is really a good friend. And he said that Zoe would put him in this craft. He had these big hands, and his hands didn't exactly fit. But Zoe would show him how these weren't six-fingered, and they weren't four-fingered. They were five-fingered panels. This is a six-fingered panel from the Roswell region. The idea being, in all these cases, that there is hand, mind, craft. Craft, think of as being organic and reactive and its own self-activating software. You put the fingers inside of the panel that then connects your mind to the craft that is a sentient being, and that's how they fly. And that Jerry had this experience and found that he could do this. Now, these particular panels, for people who have heard that it was all a hoax and Ray Santilli in London hoaxed it all, I mean, that's counterintelligence at work. We know how that works. As far as I'm concerned, I've seen the original interview with the original cameraman who was there in the tents, who took the photographs, all of this stuff back a few years ago. One, I think, Ray Santilli, I think, was here, or somebody was here with his film. But this was a site, just so you'll know, that between Aragon and Elk Mountain, at the western end of the plains of San Agustin, that's where these panels were found, if you have not heard. But these were six-fingered, six-toed entities. These were autopsied at either Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, Ohio, or the Naval Medical Center in Bethesda, Maryland. And the man that I called Stein in my Earthfiles.com news, and then later he was identified as anonymous at the citizens' hearing in 2013. Back in 1998, I spent 3 days at his place and audio taped him. So that's where it started, the connection with who you may have known as Anonymous, and I know him by a completely other name, and was with his wife and his son. And he told me that working in 1956 to 60, he had worked for the CIA. That's where his real paycheck came, but that it came through teaching cryptoanalysis in a base in the southeastern United States, where the Army had a cover for the CIA in investigations of UFOs, ETs, and his boss was Langley, CIA, Washington, D.C. The extraterrestrial from Tau Ceti also showed Jerry Wills a 4-foot black cube that holographically projected the Milky Way galaxy and other parts of the universe that showed different stars in different colors. As Zoe pointed out star systems, he telepathically told Jerry that people, Homo sapien, or at least humanoid types on Earth, did not originate on this planet, which you are beginning to hear in other sources, such as Tom DeLonge and other places where we're being introduced to the idea that this is a laboratory planet. Life has been mixed, matched, manipulated, and seeded on this planet for literally maybe a couple of billion years, but certainly the last 500 million.